Why is that? I don't get it. Hello mấy bạn, đã mấy bạn come back với lại chú Paul. Hôm nay chú có một cái gì khách rất là đặc biệt. Cho nên mấy bạn nào hồi đó giờ chưa theo channel của chú Paul, hãy nên hit subscribe. My name is Paul.
I'm Paul.
Vamil, it's nice to have you here today.
Yeah.
Okay, and can you tell my audience where are we now?
We're in St. John,
St. John,
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick. Where are you from?
I'm from Korea originally.
Cái video này, majority of the time we're gonna speak in English because I'm sure you don't speak Vietnamese yourself.
Pho.
Pho, that's the only thing you know?
Yeah.
Okay. You know me asking, why Canada?
So Canada.
Yeah, you're from Korea. I from a lot of Vietnamese doesn't know. Korea is a very nice country from what I can gather.
Yeah, I hear some people say that too. Like, wow, Korea is such a nice developed country.
Yes.
Why do you want to leave that country?
Yeah.
So I feel like first I should explain like why I wanted to leave Korea. And like I think that's one of the biggest reasons that I moved.
Okay.
And it's because like in Korea, like housing prices are high, so much competition.
The housing price are high compared to St. John or compared to
Like even compared to Canada, like for example, like just an apartment in the suburban or metropolitan area of Seoul, like 1 hour radius of Seoul,
okay.
it will be like $1 million for an apartment.
Canadian.
Yeah.
For an apartment.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For example. I think so. Actually, I didn't check like specifically.
What's around there?
Yeah, it's around there.
So the number one reason you leave Korea because it's just a high cost of living.
No, that's just for the housing, like for pay for a house, but like too much competition.
Too much competition. In what? In school?
Yeah, school and like work.
Yeah.
Career.
Vietnam's the same way, eh? The school is very competitive.
Yeah, like for example, like the public schools, like after they finish school, they have to go to a private school, private academy.
That push you to do well.
To like study English, like math, science, and whatever.
That's a cultural thing, eh?
And study until like 10 p.m. and they don't even meet their family.
Wow, that's the same thing as the Indians, the Chinese. They're all the same thing. Why is that? Why Asian country has to be so competitive in school?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. And the statistics have proven that doing well in school and doing well in life is not correlated. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Doing well in school doesn't mean that you're gonna do well in life.
Yeah, especially like in Canada where they value your authenticity more than like competency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the things I learned after coming to Canada too. Like people really like are authentic at the workplace.
Yes.
Like they just be themselves.
Exactly.
And
Why?
it's like it's not like I still had that habit of like putting my shields up and like trying to be perfect
But I thought most Korean are perfect. They're all nice looking. All the Korean drama have these guys and girls all pretty. Isn't that true? No.
Only because I have plastic surgery doesn't mean it's perfect. So, yeah. Anyway.
Like the surgery. Okay.
I didn't do any surgery, by the
No.
way. Yeah.
Do you approve of it or you don't? Let me ask you that.
Oh, it's their choice, and I feel like it's the society that pressured them to do it. Because if they didn't get that pressure from the society, then they wouldn't feel the need to do those surgeries.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. So left Korea because of all that.
Yeah. Too much pressure.
Why Canada?
It's kind of hard to explain, but just considering my situation, like my financial situation and everything, I just felt that I just want to first immigrate as soon as possible.
Okay. Okay. So you from Korea? Why St. John? Why New Brunswick?
So St. John, I would say it's like I wanted to be outside of a big city because like I've been used to living in big cities where there's so much traffic, hard to find parking, and there's a lot of pollution. like in Korea especially. And so I wanted to find a place where there's nice nature.
Okay. So
And
that's true. Hey, I
not
like
too many
St. John.
people.
Yeah.
And also the beach is here.
Okay, you like St. John because the beaches. Hey,
Yeah.
it's, why not St. John? If not St. John, Newfoundland. Too far.
I think that's too remote.
Too far.
Yeah.
Pause chút xíu. Cho các bạn nào Canada có there's two St. John's. Okay, there's St. John, New Brunswick and St. John, Newfoundland. Nếu các bạn coi St. John, Newfoundland as a remote place. Okay, so what do you study when you come to Canada?
So I first started by going to MBCC in a 1-year program.
The New Brunswick Community College?
New Brunswick Community College.
Okay.
In the St. John campus. And I was in the administrative professional program, which is a 1-year program which teaches you how to be like an administrative assistant basically.
Okay, gotcha.
So just learning the basics.
You know what I'm asking? A lot of people want to know what's the tuition fee like or something like that.
I think I paid like 5,000 per semester.
How many semesters?
2 semesters? No, 3 semesters? I can't remember.
How long ago was this? A year, 2 years ago?
2022.
Okay, so a year ago. So anh chọn St. John là tại vì nó vắng người và anh chọn cái ngành là administrative, you said? Business admin?
Administrative professional.
Administrative professional. Và tốn kém ảnh vào 10 grand, you said? 10.000.
I think for the whole program.
Nguyên cái program đó 10.000 Canada. Okay. So after you graduate, you got a postgraduate work permit?
Yep.
For 1 year.
1 year.
Okay.
1 year PGWP.
Did you get a job after school right away?
So I was already working for a company beginning from the summer vacation, full time from the summer vacation.
How did you land that job? A lot of people want to know.
So I do have some previous work experience from Korea, working in international sales and logistics.
Okay.
And so it's basically my previous work experience that backed up my resume. And like LinkedIn profile is also very important here. Like
LinkedIn profile?
Yeah, I used to not use LinkedIn in Korea because like in Korea they don't really use that.
What do they use?
Just the resume and cover letter.
Oh yeah?
But over here I feel like LinkedIn is really important because
highly used, right?
Yeah, it's highly used, and even people reach out to you by LinkedIn, like some headhunters. And you find a lot of information about companies through LinkedIn as well.
I bet.
Yeah.
So you got an interview and then you just land a job. Okay, so work for there. And how long before they nominate you?
So I first started working for them from the summer as full-time. But then when my semester started again in September, I requested my company, my supervisor, if I could work part-time.
Okay.
And they allowed me to work part-time.
Yeah, that's really nice of them.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. And then my program also requires a co-op, like a 4-week co-op program. And I requested my supervisor, my company, HR and everything, if I could do the co-op with them and also get paid while I do the co-op, because usually they don't pay you when you do the co-op. But they was like, okay, sure, just keep working with us and do the co-op with us.
Hey, that's really nice.
Yeah, and they paid me for the co-op as well. And I finished my program and I continued working with them. And I think it was like after 3 months or 6 months working with them that they offered me like an immigration support.
Like a nomination support.
Yeah, like they were like, we could support you through the AIP or the MBPMP. So like if you're interested, just reply to this email and we will
process application for you.
Yeah, we will assist you through the process. So they were like very, very helpful, like supportive.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice of an organization like that. So tell me something. When you work in Canada, and I'm sure that you have worked in Korea before, what's the difference between working in Canada and working in Korea?
So like I feel like the biggest difference is people are really authentic. Like
authentic here
in Canada.
They don't do a lot of surgery. Sorry, I have to put that in.
I don't think I've seen anyone with plastic surgery here in their faces.
Okay.
But like they're really being themselves. And
of course.
There's nothing wrong with being yourself.
No,
right?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Canadian encourage that. As a culture, we encourage you to be yourself. That's the reason why we have this salad bowl mentality, whereas the United States is a melting pot. You heard that?
Of course.
Yeah. So the salad bowl really encourages you to be who you are, bring your, your tradition, bring your culture, be all that in Canada. And I highly value that as a country.
And I really appreciate that.
Yes, me too. And growing up here in this country, I like that so much. So here's my next question. Well, first of all, what do you do? Let me start with that.
So at first I started as a group sales specialist.
Okay, you're gonna call the time on the phone.
Making group reservations on the phone.
Okay.
And then I did an internal transfer to a position called forecasting analyst.
Okay, from group sales to forecasting analyst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're working as a
forecasting analyst.
Forecasting analyst.
Kind of like a data analyst.
Data analyst.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there a lot of competition in your group, in your team?
So I wouldn't say competition, and I feel like everyone really just appreciates everyone as they are, and like my team, everyone's really nice.
Is there a lot of teamwork involved?
In my role? I wouldn't say there's too much teamwork involved, because it's mostly like me gathering data from different sources. But like in that process, I would have to request some people to provide this data or that data, or give me access to these sources. But that's not too much like teamwork actually. Okay. So it's like mostly me working alone with the data.
Gotcha.
So I would like to do more teamwork, but
okay. And so you got nominated now for your immigration.
Yeah.
Okay. And where's your PR right now at this stage?
Right now, I got the Portal 1 letter.
Okay.
Like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
So it said, hey, your application received.
Yeah, it was like a letter from the IRCC saying, we are going to make your portal account and we need your information, like your height, last date of entry to Canada.
Gotcha. Oh, you're almost done then. You're pretty, that's like almost the last part.
Yeah, so like now they need to reply me with my portal account information so that I can sign in and upload my photo, and they will make a PR card for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you single?
Yes.
Is it that hard to find a girlfriend in St. John?
Yeah, I recommend not moving to St. John as a single person.
Cho nên bạn nào mà thấy cái chân anh này đừng đi độc thân nha. Why is that? Why is that?
I've been on Tinder for like 2 years.
You've been on Tinder 2 years?
For 2 years.
On Tinder?
Yeah.
And?
I'm still single.
No. But then again, that's our provinces, Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland, nothing.
I mean, do you mean like date in those places?
Yes. Quebec?
That's far, man.
That's love, man. People do stupid things for a reason. Yeah, I know of a guy drive 14 hours just to see a girl.
Wow. That's love.
That is love, man.
But I've done some dates in like Moncton and Fredericton. Those were like the best dates. But St. John?
No. Okay. So St. John, not a place to hook up.
Yeah, come here as a couple.
Yeah. Or to be lonely.
Yeah. And
wow.
There's also a lot of people who came here single and like they worked and tried and all that, but like they moved to Halifax or like Moncton or even like Toronto or different places, like bigger cities, to
find a mate.
And
then move back here.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So if a person just graduate or about to graduate from Toronto or Vancouver, and they want to find a job in Atlantic provinces, what would you recommend? Like for example in New Brunswick? Yeah, or Halifax. New Brunswick, I would recommend Moncton. Okay. Because Moncton is I would say it's the hottest city. I mean like trendy. Most trendy city, really? Youngest city in New Brunswick. Okay, for young couples. Yeah, for young couples or even single people. Really? Yeah, you could. So like they have a more vibrant scene than. Yeah. For example, like on Tinder, like most of the people are in Moncton. No. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You got Tinder profiles too. So you guys single, you know. I'm not active right now. No. I'm taking a break after a long 2 years. So long to dry year. Really? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
So that aside, when you come over to Canada, what surprised you the most when you just come over to this country?
The road conditions in St. John.
Is that bad? It is bad, huh?
The holes and stuff.
Yeah, potholes. You're right. Is bad. But they're fixing it. I see they're fixing it right now.
Yeah.
But it could be better.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
But, okay.
To me, I think it's very slow here.
St. John.
Yeah.
Like compared to Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know what Toronto is like, but yeah, here I guess.
It's very slow here, and people's like, oh, whatever. We get there. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a lot of the infrastructure is not really
There.
built.
Okay. Because it's a growing city, and it takes time to adjust all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm kind of used to it now. Like I like going to the parks, nature parks, enjoying the nature stuff.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
like trail running.
Yeah, there's a lot of nature here in St. John. I agree with
Like
you.
I'm also part of a trail running group. Like haven't really done it since the winter, but last summer I was very active in the group.
Trail
Yeah,
running
there's a trail running group.
every morning.
No, it's Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m.
A.M. or P.M.
p.m.
in the evening.
Yeah, kind of in the evening, but it's still bright
Of course.
in the summer. Yeah, and they do like an hour 30-minute trail runs, and there's like a bunch of different places around 30-minute distance from St.
Okay.
John.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we end this podcast, what would you say to my fan that want to come to Canada? What advice would you give them?
Like I've also seen some YouTube videos about people who say like we came to Canada, but we decided to leave Canada because this, blah, blah,
Yeah, I
blah.
saw that a lot.
Yeah.
It's like it's a trend, it's the thing now.
Yeah, but I think you should really know what you want before making the move, making the decision.
Of course, because it's a big change.
It's a huge change.
Yeah.
Like also like being single as well. Like also missing family.
I know.
It's a big commitment. But in the long run, I think that's where the rewards are. Like in the long term, like not having to deal with the crazy competition, the pollution.
Yeah, that's a major thing. Eh?
Also the societal norms that's kind of making me uncomfortable in Korea.
Okay.
So yeah, but I feel comfortable here. I feel comfortable being myself, just acting like how I want to be, and it's like everyone's accepting. It's like LGBTQ plus culture or anything like.
Yeah, it's very acceptance here.
Yeah, diversity, equity, inclusion, DEI, right? Yeah, it's like they're very inclusive and welcoming, and I don't think I've really even experienced any racism here compared to like Australia.
Okay, or Germany. You said you've been in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was some racism, like that was back in the day, long time ago.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed again, subscribe to my channel. Just hit that button, and you get a chance to meet people like Bill Mill here, who make Canada home, and you get a chance to see why he's here, not just from Vietnamese perspective, from other people's perspective too. Có nghĩa là mấy bạn hồi đó giờ chưa theo chú channel của chú Phong thì subscribe. Đây là những câu chuyện mà có thể chú thường nói với những cái bạn ở trong channel của mình. Không phải chỉ có người Việt mình đi du học đâu, những người nước khác cũng đi du học. Và Boomil here là một cái example để cho mấy bạn có thể biết được những cái xã hội kia nó giống Việt Nam mình hay không. Ok, thank you, cheers.
Well, cheers.